The Partnership for the Observation of the Global Oceans, or POGO, is a consortium of the world's leading oceanographic institutions. POGO's vision is to have by 2030 a fit-for-purpose global ocean observing system. Although much progress has been made over the last 15 years, the current system still falls short of what is required. POGO directors were asked what their ideal ocean observing system would look like.
Well, the ocean of course is grossly undersampled in space and time, so the real first priority is to make sure we get a true global coverage.
A very challenging question, because there's no one measurement that will give you the total answer that you need for understanding global oceans.
Many countries in Africa, they don't have marine research centers, so for them it will be very difficult to establish their own monitoring systems.
We have been very, very reliant on ships to make key measurements. Ships are hugely expensive, and there will never be enough ships in the global research vessel fleet to measure everything that we want to do. But there are smarter and perhaps cheaper technologies available to complement ships, and we need to start investing quite heavily in these.
These days it's very difficult to manage the ship time, whereas Argo, it is an autonomous instrument, so my cost is less.
And the reason for that is that temperature and salinity monitoring systems both tell you quite a bit about what's going on in your ocean. You see seasons in it, you see water movements in it, you see shifts in hydrography.
Well, it would be a combined program of physical oceanography, but with a strong biological emphasis, particularly adopting some of the new technologies in genomics, so that we understand the relationship between life and ecological development in the context of a changing ocean.
The satellite missions get global coverage of a range of parameters over a long period of time. But those data in themselves still need to be ground truthed.
The global scale observation is the fundamental tool or information or data.
So this means we need lots of different kinds of observing systems. There is no one magic measurement technique that captures all of this. So the ocean is an important resource for people. Our health and our wealth and our well-being depends on it. We can't afford any longer not to know what's going on in the ocean, and that's why we need to measure it and measure it continually.